make every shot easier for you. Any player of any level can do. It's going to help you and you're going to love it. How did that not go in? So let's look at how the wedge is built. If I let this club hang, you're going to notice that the shaft hangs down straight and the bottom of the club goes straight out. I always like to think there's an ant in a burning building, and that ant can walk right down the building and out the front door. If I lean the shaft forward, that shaft is now going one direction. When that ant walks down, he's got to take a left turn to get out of the building. The bounce is gone. How do you get the bounce back? You make sure that the shaft and the face are in line. In a very, very technical term, there's a little point on the bottom right here. The bounce is just not to hit the ball up high or a flop shot. It's to make every shot easier for you. If I lean the club forward, the bounce is gone. If I line up the shaft and the face, the bounce is back. But what if, just what if, this club is sitting the way it's supposed to and the ground was uphill? Do you notice what happened there? The bounce is gone. You didn't change anything. The ground is uphill. How do you get the bounce back? You open the face. Now the club will work the way it's supposed to. Here's a hint. There's nothing really level around a green. 99% of the chip shots you hit, you're going to be on an uphill lie. Why? Because when it rains, they want the water to not only get off of the green, but they want it to go away from the green. So even when it seems like a fairly simple level lie, guess what happened? The ground is up a little bit. You've got to open the face. That is one of the saving graces, because the minute you open this face, you have this thing on the bottom that allows the ground to become your friend instead of your enemy. So now that we understand how the bounce works and how the ground may actually interfere with us, I'm going to point out the obvious to you. This area up here kind of looks and feels a little level, but as I move back, it's not hard to see that all of a sudden, I'm really uphill. This shot is more obvious. It's this one around the green on what feels like a fairly consistent and level lie that you have to remember. The ground is going to interfere with the bounce. As we're here, it's the ground that has changed. What do? We open the face, we have the bounce, and that bounce is about the greatest insurance you could possibly have. So we're going to test this now that we know the bounce and the ground are our friend instead of our enemy. I'm going to set this up with the club maybe an inch behind the ball, and I'm going to let the bounce do all the work. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not trying to lift the ball up. I'm literally going to open the face. I'm going to hit the ground about an inch behind the ball. And that was a complete mistake that, as you can plainly see, turned out to be a really good golf shot. The ground has become my friend. The bounce has become my friend. I'm able to swing down and even hit an inch and a half behind it like I did on the last one, and I'm still going to get a decent result. What does that mean for me? It means you don't need to be scared of the ground anymore. If you're here and that club is a little square and you have the hands ahead, that is something that should strike fear into every golfer of every level. Open the face when you set up, even if it feels level. The ground is working against you, but now you have leveled the playing field. Use the bounce. It's your friend. It's your insurance. It makes this a whole lot more fun. And someone smarter than me once said it's all uphill. Guess what? When you're around the green, it's all uphill.